Your immune system is fighting cancer every day. Right now, while you're watching this, your body is producing mutant cells. Some of them have the exact mutations that cause cancer. And right now, somewhere inside you, your immune system is hunting them down and killing them, silently, without you feeling a single thing. This happens every day of your life. Cancer isn't really a disease that starts randomly. It's what happens the day this system finally fails. Here's the part almost nobody tells you. Your cells make mistakes constantly. Every time a cell divides, it copies billions of letters of DNA, and copying machinery, even very accurate machinery, makes errors. Most of those errors are harmless. But some land in exactly the wrong genes, the ones that control when a cell should stop growing, and that single mistake can become the seed of cancer. If that were the whole story, everyone would get cancer constantly. It's not. Your immune system runs a second, invisible job alongside fighting infections, hunting down your own cells the moment they start looking wrong. This process has a scientific name, immune surveillance. And it's been running inside you since before you were born. One of the frontline defenders is a type of immune cell called a natural killer cell, or NK cell. NK cells are unusual because they don't need to recognize a specific virus or bacterium before they act. Instead, they constantly inspect your own cells, looking for signals that healthy cells are supposed to display, something like an identification badge. When cells begin turning cancerous, they often lose that badge as they try to evade other parts of the immune system. NK cells are specifically designed to detect that absence. No badge. No explanation needed. The NK cell destroys the target. But NK cells aren't working alone. A second group, called cytotoxic T cells, operates with far greater precision. These cells patrol the body searching for abnormal protein fragments displayed on a cell's surface. When they find a match, they attach directly to the abnormal cell and release toxic molecules that trigger it to self-destruct. Together, NK cells and T cells eliminate the vast majority of cancerous cells before they ever become a noticeable problem. Scientists believe this process is happening inside your body continuously throughout your life. So if the system works this well, why does cancer ever occur? Because cancer evolves. Researchers call this process cancer immunoediting, and it unfolds in 3 stages. The first stage is elimination. This is the phase where the immune system successfully destroys abnormal cells almost as quickly as they appear. The second stage is equilibrium. Sometimes a cancerous cell survives the initial attack because it acquires a mutation that makes it slightly harder to detect. The immune system doesn't lose, but it doesn't completely win either. Instead, it keeps the cancer cells contained in a silent standoff that can last months or even years without causing symptoms. The third stage is escape. This is the point where cancer truly emerges. During that long standoff, surviving cancer cells continue mutating. Eventually, some acquire combinations of mutations that allow them to avoid immune detection almost entirely. They may stop displaying identifying markers or release signals that weaken the T cells attacking them. When that happens, the balance breaks. The cancer cells begin growing unchecked, and a tumor forms. This helps explain why even young, healthy people can sometimes develop aggressive cancers with little warning. It's not necessarily because their immune systems were weak. It's because a particular cell managed to accumulate exactly the right combination of mutations to slip past immune surveillance after what may have been years of an invisible battle. Factors such as aging, chronic inflammation, certain infections, and immune-suppressing conditions can increase the odds of escape. But the underlying process is happening, to some degree, inside every person. Once scientists understood this battle, it transformed cancer treatment. For most of medical history, treatments focused on attacking tumors directly through surgery, chemotherapy, or radiation. Immunotherapy takes a different approach. Instead of attacking the tumor itself, it tries to strengthen the immune system's existing ability to fight cancer. One major breakthrough involved understanding why some T cells become exhausted after fighting cancer for long periods. Researchers discovered that cancer cells can exploit molecular checkpoints, such as PD-1, to effectively switch those T cells off. Checkpoint inhibitor drugs block these molecular breaks, allowing exhausted T cells to rejoin the fight. This discovery was so important that it contributed to the 2018 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine. An even more advanced approach is CAR T-cell therapy. Doctors remove a patient's own T cells, genetically engineer them in a laboratory to recognize a specific cancer more effectively, and then return billions of these upgraded cells to the patient's body. In effect, it creates a customized immune army trained for a single target. The real story of cancer is not simply that cells grow out of control. It's that a war has been taking place inside you your entire life. Most of the time, your immune system wins quietly and completely. Cancer isn't the absence of that war. It's the rare moment when one particular battle is lost. And much of the future of cancer treatment is focused on helping your immune system keep winning. If that changes how you think about your own body, that's exactly the point. Subscribe for more deep dives into the hidden biology operating inside you every day. And tell me in the comments, did you know this fight was happening inside your body before watching this?